Hey there, I'm the MadCatster. Am I glad to see you here? Well, Colleen Ballinger was accused of wearing dark makeup when singing a Beyonce song. That was allegedly debunked. Colleen's ex-husband, Josh, has now spoken out, and he's got a different version of what he thinks happened there. I'm going to tell you about it, so buckle up and let's go. I'm here with Sybil the Enforcer, and Sybil says, please like and subscribe. There's some free ASMR for you. Now, before we get into the twist in the Colleen Ballinger drama, there are a couple of people I want to thank. First, I would like to thank Magnum T Dog for the wonderful 2-pack of Friskies treats. We go through a lot of treats, and they're not cheap, so we appreciate it. Thank you very much. And next, I also want to thank Maureen M., who generously sent us a case of the Tastefuls cat food from Blue Buffalo. Thank you. And I want to thank somebody who apparently wanted to be anonymous because there was no name on the gift insert. And they sent us an 11-pound bag of dry cat food. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate you guys for sending stuff from the Amazon wish list. So I think everybody's now familiar with the whole scandal surrounding Colleen Ballinger and Miranda Sings. And there was an article that a lot of you probably are aware of that was published by Vanity Fair. And it was basically, and I'm not going to get down into that too much because everybody has already talked about it. But as somebody who has a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Professional Writing and who studied magazine writing and had to do things like this when I was in college, I have to say it's far and away a very weak piece of journalism, and in fact really came across as more of an opinion piece. It was very poorly researched, and in fact I was surprised because the journalist, and I won't mention his name because he's already getting tons and tons of hate, he mentioned an article from the HuffPost, and when I looked at that article, that was a very, I thought, in-depth, well-rounded article about the whole situation, basically talking to the various parties involved, whereas the Vanity Fair article talked to Colleen's lawyers and nobody else. And that was it. And then he proceeded to basically paint Adam McIntyre, who's at the center of a lot of this, as some kind of overzealous fan who's basically slighted. And that's why he's now on this crusade. And that's just my opinion and my synopsis of how I interpreted it. And basically kind of glossing over the things that Colleen's been accused of. And there's one issue in particular I want to focus on. It's the only accusation that he bothered to get any kind of comments about. So in the Vanity Fair article, her lawyers only bothered to respond to one of the allegations, and that was that back some time ago, Colleen was filmed with dark makeup on her face and she was doing a Beyonce number. Well, actually what the situation was that Colleen apparently had dark green makeup on because she had immediately before the Beyonce number done a number from Wicked, and she claimed that she was wearing dark green makeup in order to look like the witch from Wicked. Before we get into what her ex-husband Josh had to say about his theory and his insight into what that really was about, I want to say that, I looked at, and I'll put up a picture here, and okay, so she's wearing the dark green makeup to look like the witch from Wicked, but she's not dressed like a witch. So I don't know. But anyways, let's talk about what her ex-husband had to say. So Joshua David Evans, whom Colleen Ballinger was married to during the time period when some of this was going on, some of the allegations, and who was getting divorced from him subsequently also while some of the allegations were going on, he was responding to a tweet from Paige Christie, who was a UK YouTuber. And what she had to say on Twitter was this: Colleen has a history of making black people and people of color the butt of her jokes. And Joshua David Evans went on to say, in support of you, your mental health, and to help clear your name, that bit is intentional. It's as if the character doesn't get it while she continues to perform a black artist song with stuff on her face. The audience is like embarrassed face, while the character is like, hope you're okay. So what he's basically saying is he believes, and this really meshes with what a lot of people have said about like this, her psychology and her way of thinking, is that she intentionally left the dark makeup on and went into a Beyonce song. And I know they said, oh, she always closed her shows with that. Okay, fine. But the juxtaposition of the dark makeup and the two songs is just a little coincidental. And I would think that her ex-husband probably would have a good insight into her thinking when she's putting together these skits. So if he says that it's intentional that she continues to perform a black artist song with the makeup on her face because she's in character, in my opinion, I would give him some credibility. So when these allegations about the makeup resurfaced, this is what her lawyers had to say. They said that the makeup shown in the video was green face paint worn in a preceding performance of a song from the musical Wicked. And they said, what you don't see in the clip that was posted online is that Colleen was performing a song from Wicked with Oliver Thompson, a star from the show. A representative said in a statement to Entertainment Weekly. She painted her face green like the witch. After that number, she went right into Single Ladies while still wearing the green makeup. At that time, she closed all her shows with that Beyonce number. It was one of her most popular bits. And of course, that sounds plausible, but if she's as calculating as so many people have made her out to be and as her ex-husband is intimating, then it's just as easy, or in my opinion, it's also plausible that she did this in order to have like a sly sort of way of shocking the audience without blatantly coming out and making it obvious situation. You know what I mean? So, both things are plausible. I mean, it could have just been an accident or could have been a coincidence, but her ex-husband and other people are saying that's not the way she thinks. So Colleen's ex-husband, Josh, has been sort of linked into some of this controversy, and some people are saying that he isn't totally innocent. I don't know. I've read some of the stuff, whether or not it was just because he's going along with his wife or under her influence, I don't know. But he says that he had a very obviously unhappy relationship with Colleen and that he was glad to get away from it. And it sounded like it affected his mental health a lot from what he's had to say. So who knows? I mean, I guess we give him the benefit of the doubt because he doesn't seem like he's any kind of a master manipulator like his ex-wife. But again, I'll let you guys decide. You guys tell me down below what you think. Do you think that it was just a coincidence? Do you think she was calculating and sort of planning it this way? Let me know. Now, Sybil's back and she says, again, please subscribe. We're almost to 20,000. Also, we're celebrating now 2 years. It just at the end of last month in July, we celebrated 2 years here on YouTube. So we're going to be doing a giveaway, not like the Ace family, but we are going to be doing a small giveaway to celebrate that. But I'll give you more information about that in one of my next videos. I want to thank you guys so much. I want to thank all of our Patreon patrons. I want to say a special welcome and thank you to Julie the Mad Cat Lady, who is one of our patrons. And I want to thank all of our channel members as well. All of your monthly support really helps. I had to take Gio to the vet, my big three-legged cat, a couple of days ago because he had some, I'm not going to get into it because it's gross, but some digestive issues. So, I'm glad to have the support that you guys give to help us offset and be able to go to the vet as often as we have to. But again, thank you so much, you guys. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'm doing a video right after this one about the Barbie movie. I went to see it. And in the name of research only, I'm going to tell you what I thought of it. And I'm going to talk to you about one part of the movie that's gone viral. So in the interim, take care of yourselves, love one another, and I will see you in the next one.
Pretty please. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell. I get a treat for every new sub. Thank you.